I can tell you from having worked with a number of white males, what I see, especially in Texas, white males are becoming the minority. They have realized how poorly minorities have been treated in the history of this country. They're afraid that that ship is turning, and they're afraid to lose that power.
Yep.
And in my opinion, that's why you see these people supporting Trump. And when you listen to Trump, his rhetoric is to keep women and minorities down and let white rich males rule the world.
Look, the playbook of demagogues, and I think Trump is a demagogue who is spending every day trying to undermine the foundations of American democracy. And we all think back, and I know in the Machinists you got a lot of veterans who put their lives on the line to defend American democracy, and we owe them a debt of gratitude that we can never repay. But one way that we do repay it is to understand democracy is pretty fragile. You know, it's pretty fragile. And you got people, Trump and others, who are trying to undermine it. So how do you, if you're a demagogue, and if you want to give tax breaks to billionaires, right, that's what you want to do. You and your friends want to cut Social Security and other programs for working people. How do you campaign? How do you get votes? Well, what you do is you pit one group off against another group. Okay? I remember, I'll never forget, way back when, still true, but to a lesser degree, white workers in the state of Mississippi had the lowest wages of any state in the union. What did they have going for them back then? This is way back when. What they had is they could drink at a goddamn soda fountain or a water fountain, and black workers could not. So they were powerful. They could drink at a water fountain. And meanwhile, their wages were nothing. What the system there was doing, and they still do it, is play off black versus white. Also, in recent years, and it is a good thing, and men understand it, what we have seen is women saying, you know what, we don't want to be second-class citizens. We want to control our own bodies. And we want the right to work at the jobs and the careers that we want. Nothing wrong with that. But there are men, to pick your point, who feel threatened by that. Maybe they have a woman who's a boss. So you have the Trumps of the world playing on that resentment. How do you expose all of that stuff? The way you expose it, in my view, is we bring forth an agenda that says, you know what? We create an economy that works for all. You are black, you are white, you are Latino, you're male, you're female, you're gay, you're straight. You all need health care as a human right. Trump and his friends, you know, the healthcare system is broken, but they want to make it even worse by killing the Affordable Care Act, throwing millions of people off of healthcare. Black, white, Latino, you need a living wage. Let's work together. Let's build the union movement. That ain't what Donald Trump says. That's not what Donald Trump says. At a time when we have more income and wealth inequality than ever before, we demand the rich start paying their fair share of taxes. That's what we believe. That's not what Trump believes. So the way you defeat that demagoguery of playing off one group against another is bringing our people together. And we are the majority. Never forget that. They got the money, it is true. And money is power. But we have the people, and if we bring people together, we succeed. And the way we bring people together is around an agenda that works for all, and that ain't Trump's agenda.